Welcome back to English 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Advanced. All right, welcome back to class number 110, the advanced portion of the class now. Class number 110, getting started with a little review of yesterday's material. And we were talking about the structure, no matter how, plus adverb. Will not. Will not, of course, contracting to won't. No matter how high you jump, you won't beat the record. No matter how high you jump. Can I beat the record if I jump really high? No, you can't. No matter how high you jump, you won't beat the record. No matter how fast you drive, you'll never finish on time. Because his jump was so high. It was a record. No matter how high you jump, you won't beat the record. No matter how fast you drive, you'll never finish on time because we're running late. No matter how hot the oven is, it won't be hot enough. No matter how hard he tries, he'll never become the best. He doesn't have the natural talent, no matter how hard he tries. No matter how clean it is, they'll still want you to clean it more. They will. They'll still ask you to clean it again, no matter how clean it is. No matter how hot it is, he'll still wear long pants. My brother, he never wears shorts. No matter how hot it is, he'll never wear shorts. He'll still wear long pants, no matter how hot it is. No matter how hard I train, I'll never look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. No matter how hard I train, I could go to the gym every day for 3 hours. No matter how hard I train, I'll never look like that. I'll never have those muscles, no matter how hard I train. Right? No problem, no matter how, with an adverb. Okay? Let's move on now and practice with our translation list. Translation. Yes, it is time for our translation list. This is a review from yesterday. The translation list is number 33. Are you ready for this? Number 1. Eso pasó de moda hace años. Maybe bell-bottom pants, possibly? Denim vests? I don't know. But in English, that went out of fashion years ago. That went out of fashion years ago. Yeah. Bell-bottom pants, I think, in the 70s, 60s and 70s, very popular. But they made a bit of a comeback. They made a comeback in terms of popularity, the bell-bottom pants. A few years ago, well, 10 years ago, maybe. I don't know. I never bought bell-bottom pants. It wasn't my style. But I would say they went out of fashion years ago. Number 2. Ella me quiere a pesar de todos mis defectos. That's nice. She loves me in spite of all my faults. Okay, in spite of. You can also say despite, but you cannot say despite of. Doesn't work. In spite of or despite my faults. All my faults. She loves me in spite of all my faults. Tengo 12 hijos que alimentar. Wow. Qué duro la vida, ¿no? I have 12 children to feed. 12. Incredible. I have 12 children to feed. Number 4. No me explico por qué no funciona. I can't figure out why it doesn't work. I can't figure out. I can't figure out. To figure out. I can't figure out why it doesn't work. I can't figure out why it doesn't work. I don't know. Number 5. El tío está forrado. Pero forrado, eh? The guy's filthy rich. He's filthy rich. He's very, very rich. He has a lot of money. He's filthy rich. Filthy as in really dirty, but we say filthy rich. The guy's filthy rich. Number 6. Él no está apto para hacer el trabajo. He isn't fit to do the job. He isn't fit to do the job. Mm-hmm. And here, because we say no está, I suppose it's a temporary condition. So maybe he's been drinking, right? He isn't fit to do the job, or he's not. He's sick. He's very ill today. He isn't fit to do the job. Number 7. Siempre trato de mantenerme en forma. I always try to keep fit. Always. I always try to keep fit. Number 8. Ese hombre responde a la descripción. That man fits the description. He fits the description. That man fits the description. Number 9. Voy a servir una comida apropiada para la ocasión. I'm going to serve a meal fit for the occasion. I'm going to serve a meal fit for the occasion. Number 10. Estas piezas del puzzle no encajan. These puzzle pieces don't fit together. They don't fit together. No, these puzzle pieces don't fit together. Number 11. ¿Cómo te sienta el traje? How does the suit fit? How does the suit fit? How does it fit? Number 12. Olvidémoslo. Let's forget about it. Let's forget about it. Yeah, let's just forget about it. Good idea. Let's forget about it. Okay. There we go with our 12 sentences of translation. And we can move on now with our expression of the day. Expression of the day. Yes, it is time for the expression of the day. Our expression today is down to the wire. Down to the wire. This is an expression that we use when we're talking about being close to the deadline. The fecha tope, the deadline. We're getting down to the wire. The boss says, the report is due by 5 o'clock on Friday. And we say, oh man, it's 4 o'clock. I only have 1 hour. This is getting down to the wire. It's getting very close to the deadline. Things are getting intense here, very intense. The work, everyone is busy because we're approaching the deadline. Things are getting down to the wire. Down to the wire. Our expression of the day. Yes. Okay. Moving into class number 110 now. We have no matter how much. So here with uncountables, no matter how much I study, I'll never be able to speak Spanish like you. That's probably true. No matter how much I study, I'll never be able to speak Spanish like your mother, or like your father, or like you or your brother. No matter how much I practice the guitar, I'll never play like Eric Clapton. No matter how much I practice. No matter how much I exercise, I'll never be an Olympic athlete. I would like to be, but I'll never be an Olympic athlete, no matter how much I practice, right? Despite all my effort, I'll never be an Olympic athlete. My brother can eat a lot of food. It's amazing how much he can eat. No matter how much he eats, he'll still be hungry. It's true. I don't know how he does it, but no matter how much he eats, he'll still be hungry. No matter how much I work, I can't get everything done. There's just so much to do, no matter how much I work. No matter how much I sleep, I always feel tired because I'm so busy with so many things. Maybe no matter how much I sleep, I always feel tired. Maybe I need a special energy shake to give me the energy that I need. All right. Anyhow, let's move on. We have one more section, but first, the vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. Yes, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. Our 5 words of vocabulary. The first word today, ventajoso. Ventajoso. This is advantageous. Advantageous. Getting exercise is advantageous for your health. It's advantageous. Yes. Ron. Ron. Rum. 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 I remember when I first came to Spain, and I remember being in the supermarket and seeing bottles of rum and thinking, I don't know who this guy Ron is, but this guy Ron, man, he drinks a lot. And he's got a monopoly on all these different brands of rum. Who is this guy? He's got more. I don't know who this guy Ron is, but he's got more rum than Bacardi, you know? This Ron. Man, he must make a fortune. Incorporarse. Yeah, I have to do this. It's true. Excuse me. I have to sit up. Sit up. Incorporarse. To sit up. Sit up. Yeah, my mother always tells me, Kyle, sit up. Don't slouch over. No, sit up. Lista de verificación. Checklist. Checklist. Yeah. A little checklist. Did we do it? Yes. Did we do the second one? Yes. Good. A checklist. Helps you control what you've done and what you haven't done. A checklist. And we can put a little check mark on the page. Desatención. Abandono. Neglect. Neglect. Yeah. Neglect. All right. Now, the last thing we can look at today, the last thing we're going to look at today, part 3 of class number 110, no matter how many. So, very similar to no matter how much, but here with countables, no matter how many coffees you drink, you'll still feel tired. No matter how many pies you bake, pies, yes, you'll never bake enough. It will never be enough. You can never have too many pies, I think. No matter how many sandwiches you eat, you'll still be hungry. In a few hours, for example. No matter how many classes you teach, the students will still make mistakes with irregular verbs. I think so. No matter how much they study, no matter how many classes you teach, the students will still make mistakes occasionally with irregular verbs. The mistakes will become less frequent. The students will improve. But we all make mistakes. Yes. No matter how many pairs of shoes I buy, I'll never have more shoes than Layla. She has a lot of shoes. No matter how many pairs of shoes I buy, I'll never have more than her. No matter how many hours we spend, it'll never be enough. No matter how many CDs you buy, you'll never have more than David. No matter how many animals you see, you'll never see more than I saw in Bolivia. It's true, in Bolivia. I went to Bolivia a few years ago, and the wildlife was incredible. I saw a lot of wild animals. It was amazing. I would say no matter how many animals you see in the park, you'll never see more than I saw in Bolivia, or you'll never see more than you can see in Bolivia if you go there yourself. Okay, just a quick review with our expression of the day, down to the wire. Speaking of being down to the wire, I think we're down to the wire right now. We're running out of time. Kyle, you're down to the wire. Finish the show, they're saying. They're yelling at me. You're down to the wire. Not really. I'm exaggerating, but I think we are down to the wire, and we have to finish the show. So I'm going to end there, but we'll be back tomorrow at the same time, and I do hope that you'll join me. Okay? We'll see you then. Bye-bye.